One sentence, written by one man. And it has made more people rich and saved more people from going broke than any other piece of financial advice ever published. Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. Warren Buffett, New York Times, October 2008. Let's talk about what that actually means. Warren Buffett, born 1930, Omaha, Nebraska, bought his first stock at age 11. 11! He turned a struggling textile company called Berkshire Hathaway into one of the 10 largest companies on earth. Net worth, over $100 billion. He still lives in the same house he bought in 1958 for $31,000. The man understands value. So, what does the quote actually mean? Let's break it in half. Part 1. Be fearful when others are greedy. When markets are going up, when everyone's excited, when your coworker won't shut up about his portfolio, prices are inflated. You're buying at the top. Part 2. Be greedy when others are fearful. When markets crash, when people panic, when headlines say the world is ending, quality assets go on sale. You're buying at the bottom. This has a name: contrarian investing, doing the opposite of whatever the crowd is doing. Simple to say, almost impossible to actually do. Here's why it's almost impossible. When markets drop, a cycle starts. Prices fall. Fear spreads. People sell. Prices fall more. More people sell. Repeat until the bottom. And at every single point in that cycle, your brain is screaming at you to get out. There's a reason for that. Behavioral economists Kahneman and Tversky found that losses feel twice as painful as equivalent gains feel good. Twice. So your brain is not designed for investing. It's designed to run away from danger. Buffett figured out a way to do the opposite. September 15, 2008. Lehman Brothers files for bankruptcy, the largest in U.S. history at the time. The S&P 500 falls 56.8%, peak to trough. Over half your portfolio gone. Every major bank looks like it might collapse. The news is wall-to-wall disaster. This is when Warren Buffett writes an op-ed in the New York Times called "Buy American, I Am." He invests $5 billion into Goldman Sachs at a 10% annual dividend while everyone else is running. He makes approximately $3.7 billion from that single deal. Now, let's go the other direction. When markets go up, a different cycle starts. Prices rise. People get excited. More people buy. Prices rise more. Everyone starts to feel like a genius. This is FOMO, fear of missing out. My neighbor made 50% last year. My coworker keeps talking about it. I need in, now. And then comes the most expensive sentence in the history of investing. This time, it's different. Investor John Templeton called those the 4 most dangerous words in finance. Because it's never different. The rules don't change. Only the story changes. The year is 1999. The NASDAQ Composite gains 85.6% in a single calendar year. Companies with zero revenue are valued at billions. Pets.com raises $300 million and shuts down 9 months after its IPO. People don't care. The vibes are immaculate. And Buffett, sitting in Omaha, refuses to buy a single tech stock. He says he doesn't understand businesses that have no earnings. The press calls him past his prime. March 10, 2000. The bubble bursts. Nasdaq falls 78% over 2.5 years. Berkshire roughly doubles. Let's look at the numbers. From 1965 to 2023, 58 years, Berkshire Hathaway compounded at 19.8% per year. The S&P 500 compounded at 10.2% per year. Sounds close, right? It isn't. $10,000 invested in the S&P 500 in 1965 would be worth about $3.1 million by 2023. $10,000 invested in Berkshire in 1965? $438 million. Those numbers are from the 2023 Berkshire Hathaway Annual Report. They're real. And the gap? Every single dollar of it comes from buying during fear and staying out during greed. You're not Warren Buffett. That's fine. You don't need to be. Step 1. Track sentiment. CNN publishes something called the Fear and Greed Index. When it reads extreme fear, consider buying more than usual. When it reads extreme greed, slow down. Step 2. Dollar cost average. Invest a fixed amount on a fixed schedule every month. You automatically buy more shares when prices are low. No decisions required. Step 3. Keep a watch list. Write down companies you'd want to own at the right price. When a crash happens, you're not panicking, you're shopping. The hardest part isn't knowing what to do. It's doing it when everyone else is panicking. Quick version. Buffett buys when others panic. He waits when others celebrate. 2008. Invested $5 billion while the world was on fire. .com sat out the hype entirely. Result? 19.8% per year for 58 years. Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. That's it. That's the whole game. If this changed how you think about investing, subscribe. One video a week, no hype, just how it actually works.